Guess what? It's coffee time. Coffee chat. Coffee talk. There you go. This is the way you like it. Oh, yeah. Or tea? Coffee, tea. Boop. Cheers. It's already 8 o'clock in the morning. I've been doing this and that and this and that, and finally I had my cup of coffee. When I was in the sticks and the bricks, I used to have coffee first thing. First I would drink my water, and then I would make my coffee. But here in my little clubhouse here, I make myself wait. I do. I wash my face, brush my teeth, drink my water. And out here with the winter, I've had to warm up my water just a little bit to drink it because it's so cold. I don't like cold water going into my system. It kind of is shocking, like it constricts it or something. So, yeah, coffee. Now at night I drink tea and I use this there for my tea. I just keep it there. So how's everybody doing? I'm doing good. I am still out here in the Arizona desert. One of our caravan members left. Yesterday it was very, very sad. You get attached. And my theory is when we're out here, we make friends. But because we're living right out here, we see them morning, noon, and night. I mean, we might not talk to them all that time, but we see them, we're waving at them. If we see them out and we got something to discuss, we go over and we talk to them, and then we come back and do our own thing. So yeah, I mean, it's condensed. Friendships, nomadic friendships seem to be condensed. We're just spending a lot of time out here. What one family friends, you have your family friends, you're married, you got that, you have your married friends. You might see them maybe on a weekend, maybe once a month. Here, it's every single day. So the point is we get attached very quickly. And yeah, we miss ya. You know who you are. Yeah. So yeah. But at this point, one by one, we're all going to start dispersing. There were 6 of us, sometimes 7, and some came and went. But this last group is sort of solid, I might say. And yeah, it's good. One by one, people are going to be dispersing. A lot of people are going to be going up north. I'm not so sure I'm going to do that because I have family south. And I know Arizona weather very well. So I know it's not going to become unbearable yet for a while. So we shall see. But I wanted to let you all know that there is a HAWA presentation I will be giving this Saturday. And I want to let you, I think it's at 9 o'clock. And it's on Zoom. If you have Zoom, I believe you probably can. I've never done it. I'm all like speechless here. I've never done one before, so I don't really know the whole protocol. It's a big deal though. There's a little practice session and this week, and then on Saturday, yeah. I've done Zoom before, but not in front of a live audience. So we'll see how it goes. And they've asked me to present. They said they saw my videos and thought that I would have the good energy. You all know I have energy. They have good energy for a presentation. I hope I know. Let's see. What am I? I know I could just see me getting around like, yeah. Cheers. Cheers to the presentation. We'll see how it goes. Funny stuff. So that's happening, and I will give you a heads up. I'll probably give a little picture or put something up like a note on YouTube, a reminder for Friday or maybe even Saturday morning to tune in. You can see me either be successful or flounder. Yeah. I know I'll be no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll just be me, you know. Hopefully get stage fright, you know. You see all those faces, those little squares of people. Yeah. Got me light. I like it. I love this. I know. It's like, oh, she's going to play with the lighting him. But I can't help but play with it. Okay. That's enough of that, Miss Lee. People call me Miss Lee. Well, anyways. Yeah. Okay. The light. Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Well, I do want to mention that the reason I'm doing this coffee chat right now is because this isn't going to be a well-edited video probably, although it won't be bad. But I can't dazzle you today because I've got to get ready for this presentation. So I'm going to do this coffee chat, and we can just sit here and talk. Let's just talk. What should we talk about? Well, let me see. What are my notes? This will be the Howard bed. Then let's see. What are my notes here? Okay. Oh. Though, well, the big subject is the wind. Yesterday, the wind gusts were up to 38 miles per hour. Oh, yeah. They always go overboard. The 50. I mean, Jack Moore, he's like, it's going to be like 52 miles per hour wind gusts. And I just kind of laughed. I go, they always bring it down. Once it gets here, they'll bring the numbers down a little bit. But it was, the biggest wind last night was about 7 o'clock in the evening. And I was under the covers. But I mean, the van was like, whoo, yeah, oh yeah. And people say, well, park into it. Well, that's all good. But the wind in Arizona, it changes all the time. Yeah, it's constantly changing. So I just left my minivan where it was parked. And yeah, I was an inside day. Now, yes, I knew it was coming. We all prepared for it. But I thought, there is no way I'm just going to sit in my minivan all day long. No. So I got out, and I have a black shemagh. I got out my black shemagh. Oh, it was scary looking. And I put it on, and I put it across my face. I'll show you the picture. Put it across my face. And then I put big sunglasses on. I need to get some goggles if you're going to be out here. That way the wind can't. I felt the wind kind of going in between the glasses. So I need goggles. Oh, yeah. I mean, so anyways, I was out walking around, and I got like 5K steps in, and yeah, it was great. I'm so glad I did it, but I was walking. I could breathe pretty decent in it. I think it's the kind of material it has that air can flow. I think they make them that way on purpose so that if they're out, they're made for the desert. They're actually, the military use them now because if they're in the desert situation, that wind is blowing. They've got to protect themselves. And I want to protect my face. I don't want to be out here, with sandpaper constantly coming at my skin. I mean, you already have the sun. So the shemagh is good for dust and keeping yourself out of the elements a little bit. Yeah. Another sip of coffee. So I went for my walk. I came back in. Everybody who had a tent out here, collapsed it. We just collapsed our tent because, you know, the wind. And I collapsed mine, although it's ripped. It's ripped. The zippers don't work. I got these big clamps clamping the zipper. It's pathetic looking. It's a pathetic looking tent. It's gotta go. And so, but I did collapse mine, and everybody else did. So this morning's going to be cleanup. We have to clean up. And then this morning, I was out here, there was some sprinkles going on. I thought, it was so unusual. I thought, is there a mouse? I hear something. Is there a mouse going on? And but it was sprinkles. I always hear something. And it's my water bottle. It's like brush. And I'm like, where's it? I finally figured out. This thing, it talks. It does. It talks sometimes. I have to like open it up. Pressure builds up. Okay. Coffee talk. Coffee chat. This is so good. Do you like my new cup? I like it. I didn't put the top on today. I'm just going to drink it. Well, I have a new tray coming. And it's probably, and I didn't get a notification that it's in, but I think it's, let me put this over here. This is so nice because I can move it wherever I need light. And with this, what I can do here is in the morning I put it here, and then I have light right on, light near, if it's really dark. And I'm drinking my coffee in the dark, which I usually do, that I have it here so I can see where my cup is. But then over here, I can put this like here. And I've got this is that non-slip stuff. Non-slip stuff for, that you put like in your cupboards, things like that. And I put that there and it won't pop. Yeah. So my tray. Yeah, it got some bumps and grinds in it. So I've got a new tray coming. It's more of a cafeteria tray, but it's big like this, and it's orange. I thought, well, you know, I got the orange going on. So, but this one, I will. I don't think I'm going to get rid of it, but it's not going to be my beloved tray anymore. I got it at IKEA, and a lot of you got this when we were doing out at the campfire. We were doing the potatoes in the foil and the onions and garlic and everything. Well, the first time I did it, I didn't realize there were actually some coals that were stuck, and they burned yeah, they burned holes in it. Yeah. So the second time I did it, it wasn't as bad. The second time I did it, I thought, well, I'll put foil over it. Didn't matter. Yeah, it was still too hot, and it kind of burned. So I have to get to IKEA. I think if I head south or wherever, I will look for an IKEA and I'll get this back. I'll get a new one of these. But for the time being, and I'll show it to you when I get it, my new cafeteria tray. It's a cafeteria tray. It's got a lip about like that. Not as gorgeous as this. But, you know, I think I could still find a use for this. I can park it in the back area back there. And it'll just go like maybe beside my solar panel that I put up this way. So yeah, it's a goner. Yeah. And of course it's still useful. It's still useful, but I know which brings me to the point of like a new coffee cup things. When I first started out, I was very utilitarian. Oh yeah. I mean, this and lightweight, everything lightweight and everything. I don't know. I'm at the point where I don't want everything just to be utilitarian. I want it to be nice looking. I want to have nice color coded, you know. Even if there's a little bit more weight to it. Yeah. And this cup was only $5. So, I mean, I could probably change it out, you know, often if I get tired of it here. Anybody need a nice cup? And actually, this is cork. And actually, this has come apart and I couldn't find my Gorilla Glue. I have Gorilla Glue, which is another problem of being a nomad. You put it someplace, and I can't remember where I put it. Did I put it when I rearranged things? Did I put it with my, like my WD-40 stuff way back in there in the front? I don't know, but I'll find it. So before I leave the desert, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. Because outside, I've been keeping my bins. I do have them covered with a tarp. But, and then I put a Reflectix, one of the emergency blankets, over it if it's really hot out. Because I don't want things to get too heated up in there. There's a few lithium battery things in there. But what I'm going to do is before I leave, I'm going to look on my app. Weather, there's no wind today. And I am going to go through every bin with a fine-tooth comb. I'm going to pull it out because I don't want something to have crawled in and then I'm in here. So I'm going to literally go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. But I'm going to wait till after my presentation. And yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. We'll see if it sticks. I do know that I want to clean everything out because our rigs are not, they're not airtight. So I know during these windstorms, I know that wind's coming through, a little bit of wind's coming through. Yeah. And this is an older, this is a 2006. So yeah, I know that, I know there's some wind coming through. Let me check from yesterday. I mean, it was fierce. It was fierce. So what did y'all think of Hobo Joe's van tour? Isn't she wonderful? Yeah. I'm so happy I met her. But she was a little unprepared for so many people wanting to subscribe to her channel. I don't think she had a clue. And she nobody could find her channel, including me. I thought it was up, but here's the skinny. I think I see a cobweb. I think I see a spider web. Oh, I gotta get this. Oh my gosh, yeah, I gotta get this. What? I knew it. There's a spider in here. It was a spider web. It went from here to there. Yeah, I could see it only in the light. Got to go through. Well, I mean, it's not that horrible. I mean, homes have spiders too. Ooh, a spider. Yeah. And probably what I'll do is I'll spray everything down. That way, if they do crawl out of something, then they're going to maybe walk across. It's scary, huh? Walk across a poison, So Joey was a little unprepared. She had not, and I don't know if this is new because I don't remember having to do this. She didn't have any videos uploaded yet. So what happens is YouTube wants you to verify your channel first. Because it'll keep saying, this channel does not exist. When she's like, she couldn't figure it out. So she did a video, getting it ready for everybody. And I think she was a little frustrated because, she wanted to help y'all find her. But when she tried to put up a thumbnail, it was really windy out here. And finally she texts me and she says, I give up. I can't do this. I can't figure this out. So I said, okay. So she walked over here in the wind. And it kept getting a message. You have to verify your channel on a laptop. But she's already got a Mac. And she's all set. And I said, you just got to go on your Mac. Verify your channel. Well, I didn't see it, and she didn't let me know that she had verified it. So finally, later on, she goes, I give up. She goes, I can't. I'm too frustrated. I can't do it. It's like, okay. I mean, which brings me to the point of, she'll figure it out. She's a smart gal. She'll figure it out. Jack's figuring out also. And he's doing a really good job. But my point is, a lot of people do think, wow, yeah, you got a YouTube channel, and yeah. Literally, it's a learning curve. I just happen to know how to do this way back. I just, I'm more into graphic arts and things like that. And doing videos, home videos, and uploading them into my channel. And yeah, but there's still things, I'm learning too, to have an actual channel that's, monetized and everything. So, but for anybody who thinks this is just so easy, it's not. It's work. And it's a learning curve. I'm fortunate enough to have editing skills and to know how to maneuver through apps and, yeah. So, you go, Joe, Hobo Joe. She'll get it together. I think she'll stick with it. And once she learns it, I think she'll soar. Just like Jack. If you haven't subscribed to Jack, Traveling with Jack Moore, channel, do that. And I just think he's a nice guy. I mean, you've seen some of the skits that we've done. He's such a trooper. Yeah, we're always trying to figure something new and zany to do. He's a fun guy. He's going to be a friend forever. Any way that I can help him out, or Joe, yeah, I'll do. I don't care. We're all in this together, yeah. So I have a new podcast available, and I interviewed Jack Moore. It's an hour long, just a little bit more. We just, talk and kind of banter if you're interested in that. Something to listen to, maybe while you're driving in your car, maybe traveling. If you're nomad and you're traveling, you can put it on. I like podcasts that are at least a half hour, because if I'm driving and I've got my podcast in, if I haven't made like a playlist, a lot of people do before they travel, they put a playlist together, a podcast, if they want to listen to them. But in case you didn't do that or you forget, you don't want some 50-minute podcast and then you're driving and it's over. It's like, well, I got to watch the road. I can't be playing with my, my device. And so I like to have at least an hour. At least you're going to travel an hour. Or I like to have at least a half hour. The hour is a bonus. Because when you're listening to a podcast, you don't have to watch it. You can just listen to it. So that one's up. And I will put the link. Again, I've already put the link around YouTube, things like that. But with this video, I'll put the link again. I'm on, the podcast is called This Nomad Life by Minivan Lee. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple. Jack tried to look for it in Pandora or iHeart Music or whatever, iHeart Pandora. But it wasn't on there. But the company who handles my podcast, they pretty much got it on all the actual podcast platforms. Downcast, Pocket Cast, Google Podcast. Yeah. So just go on Spotify or Apple, whatever you use, and just type in This Nomad Life, or if I'm on there, just type in Minivan Lee. It'll bring right there. Yeah. I'm everywhere. Yeah. So, and then before that one, I didn't really advertise it much of it. It's about exercising and thinking positive, which brings me to let's think positive. Yes. So the exercise, let's get physical and then let's think positive. Yeah. I haven't talked about it much, but thinking positive is everything. And I say it, and I say it, and I say it. What you hold in your head, you hold in your hand. And that can be for good or bad. If you have a lot of negative self-talk going on in your head, it's going to manifest out here in reality. It's going to manifest before you in the world. So when you hold the positive charges in your brain, it's going to manifest out here. And that includes all of the people that you draw to you. You want to draw people to you that are positive also. I'm just watching. Jack's right out there. Yeah. Let's see what he's doing. And he's parked right through my window. So I've been kind of, every once in a while, I look to see what he's doing. I haven't crawled out of my minivan yet. So I wanted to talk to y'all. So, yeah, thinking positive. Don't compare yourself to anybody. You are unique. God made you just the way you are. You owe it to the world to be you. There's only one of you. You owe it to all the human race to just be you. Just be you. And that's what I try to do. I know I'm zany sometimes. Sometimes, my last video showed the truth. I was like spitting out food. And we were doing, I want to explain that skit from the last one. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's the one previously. And at the end, what I was doing, I had a lot of filming, little clippets that had been I hadn't used them yet. So I kind of put them all together because I've got this presentation coming, as I mentioned, doing this coffee chat. I want to get these videos up and ready to go on my schedule, but I don't want to I got to think about Zoom, how to work Zoom with live people going on. I need to, make sure I don't go, and yeah. I keep mentioning that. I guess it's like a little worried about it. No. Oh my God. So on my last video at the end where Jack and we had done these little skits when we walked way out. Remember the sour flower? Well, we had done a couple of other skits also. And that one I thought, ooh, people are going to go, that's crazy. That's weird. That's too wacky for me. That's why I called it the skit that went too wacky, because it did. So when we walked out there, I made these little sandwiches. There was this little buns, a little cheap, Walmart buns. I think you can get them for 80 cents. You can eat them for 80 cents. And I just had some cheese. And then I just put it together, put it in a little baggie, and then I took some condiments, and we took water, and we walked way out. We were going to do these skits. Well, the one skit that I had in mind, I don't know how good it was, but I thought, well, what if, sort of like slapstick, the 20 stuff, I recorded it in silent movie style. So I was going to, we're eating our sandwiches, and all of a sudden I'm choking, and he just looks like, slaps me on the back. When we both continue eating, just slapsticks out like, brother, what a goofy, and then slap her in the back. And he did really well. He just went, and, and I spit out. I know. So anyways, yeah, I can be pretty zany sometimes, a little over the top, but that's just me. And I think that we all should just be us. We shouldn't worry about, what if people think I'm so, no. Have the audacity to do fun things. Just be you. Have the audacity to be you. Be different. Yeah. I'm different. That was different, yeah. So then I thought, well, I'm going to just upload it. But then I just kept it going. I didn't even put it silent movie. We were still talking. And then we were just cracking up afterwards. I thought, maybe you guys might want to see it. Maybe give you a couple laughs. I don't know. Well, I hope you laughed about it. So, yeah, I think that you should just be you. Just be you. Be who you are. And I don't like to make other people feel guilty. And I don't like to make other people feel shame. I think we've had enough of that in our lives growing up. Some parents did it more than others. They shamed us into obeying and being a good, so to be a good little girl or a good little boy really was more for their benefit more than ours. I mean, we did benefit from it, but they just wanted to, have an easy parenthood time, So be good because I'm a parent and I've got things to do. Yeah. Well, the shaming, I don't like the shaming that goes on in homes. And, shame's hard to get rid of. And I know sometimes in my comments, I can tell who's been shamed a lot as a child. It's really, when I get comments like that, it's really more about the commenter than about me. But some people do, and I haven't had them lately, but in the beginning I did, oh, how dare you? oh, I know one lady actually said, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm like, oh, really? Sorry, it doesn't work. I'm not ashamed, I'm not going to feel shame. God doesn't want us to feel shame. He wants us to be happy. I mean, if we've done something wrong, we know we can go to the Lord and say, hey, I'm sorry. But and then he forgets it. If he can forget it as the east to the west, he can forget. Why do we not forget? If he's forgotten, why do we not forget it? We need to forget. And we need to just move on in our lives and he wants us to be happy. And here's one thing. Do you ever see, like, if you're a Christian and you're just, all bummed out? Who wants to see that? Who wants to join that group? Like, boy, they look pretty bummed out. Thanks, but no thanks. No, he wants us to be joyful. He wants us to be happy. So be happy. Time's a coming. Time's a wasting. Don't waste your time, Oh, I'm almost done. Oh no. So that's my little wisdom. That's my little chat for today. The next video will probably be about how I did on my presentation. Yeah. So I love you guys so much. I don't think there's anything more to talk about. Let me just check. Yeah. The only thing is think positive. Spring's coming. Easter's coming. Spring's coming. Things are going to be blooming. They probably already are. Let's let our love bloom. Our love for each other. Let's let it bloom. I love you guys. Please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Give me a thumbs up. That helps too. Thank you for watching it all the way through. That rhymes. And don't forget about my links in my video description. If you're going to order something from Amazon, use my link. It's like going through my door. And it's not a lot, but it doesn't cost you a thing. And it does help me out. I get a little something. And I know y'all are ordering from Amazon. Now, if you go through my door and you find something else you want to order, it doesn't matter. As long as you went through that door, you could go shopping and blah, blah, blah. And order something, I'll still, even if it's another item, I will still get credit for that. Now, if you put it in your cart and it's been over 24 hours, I won't get anything. It only goes up to if you put it in the cart or you didn't order it right away, or you put it in the cart and it's over 24 hours, I get nothing. So I always suggest if you really want to help me out, get it out of your cart when you're ready, get it out, go through my door again and order it and actually hit the order. I'm going to order this now. So yeah, that really helps me out. So thank you all so much.